Absolutely taken for granted by Queen, Dazzling Kate beat Meghan to the draw on the way to throne. The Duchess of Cambridge delivered an important speech at the launch of her patronage the Forward Trust's Taking Action on Addiction campaign, as she called for compassion and awareness to help battle addiction within society. Her appearance sparked praise from royal fans and commentators, who noted that people pay attention whenever she and the royal family lend their voices to important issues that are viewed as taboo. Royal commentator Molly Mulshine said, "I think it's really great whenever the royals talk about removing taboos and shame from certain issues, because that is an area where they really can do a lot of good. Just to talk about it can really benefit people a lot. We don't really hear from her that much, so anytime we hear from her and she had that bright red ensemble on, people are going to pay attention, so that was cool." Kate arrived at the event on October 19 wearing a red pleated skirt by Christopher Kane, tan pumps by Ralph Lauren and a D'Amelio bag. The 39-year-old Duchess has been the royal patron for the UK-based charity Action on Addiction since October 2012. Her recent speech coincided with Addiction Awareness Week, October the 18th to the 24th, and highlighted the misconceptions about addiction and its roots in early childhood experiences. Taking to the stage, she said, "Addiction is not a choice. No one chooses to become an addict. But it can happen to any one of us. None of us are immune. It is all too rarely discussed as a serious mental health condition, and seldom do we take the time to uncover and fully understand its fundamental root causes. The journey towards addiction is often multi-layered and complex. But, by recognizing what lies beneath addiction, we can help remove the taboo and shame that sadly surrounds it." She also spoke of the impact caused by the COVID-19 crisis, recognizing the anxiety caused by lockdowns and uncertainty. Kate continued, "The pandemic has had a devastating impact on addiction rates. And families and children are having to cope with addiction in greater numbers than ever before. We know that over 1.5 million people across the UK who did not have substance misuse prior to lockdown may now be experiencing problems associated with increased alcohol consumption." She was joined at the event by celebrity presenters Ant McPartlin and Declan Donnelly, who surprised her as she walked into the venue. The past few days have been pretty difficult for the royal family. Queen Elizabeth II has been listening to the advice of her physicians and getting some rest, opting to forego certain trips to Northern Ireland and, more recently, the COP26 climate conference. Luckily, the monarch has the support of her family during this time, and it seems as though Queen Elizabeth and her granddaughter-in-law, Kate Middleton, have grown a lot closer amid the Queen's health scare. Now, we already know that Queen Elizabeth and Kate Middleton are very close. After all, the Queen has practically been grooming the Duchess of Cambridge for her future role as Queen alongside husband Prince William. But during this time, Kate has reportedly really stepped up to be there for the monarch. Duchess Kate sent the Queen a huge bouquet of flowers from her family, a source shared with Us Weekly, revealing Kate's touching gesture to the Queen. The two have been talking more than ever since the health scare, the source continued, emphasizing that Kate has a special bond with the Queen and the pair share one-on-one phone conversations. Kate's children have even sent their love and support to their beloved great-grandmother. George, Charlotte and Louis made get-well-soon cards, the outlet's source revealed. Indeed, the bond between Kate and Queen Elizabeth couldn't be more apparent based on the account of Us Weekly's source. The two women have been very close for some time, as the royal family braces for the future with Prince William and Kate leading the charge. But on a more sentimental note, it's very reassuring to know that the long-reigning monarch's family is supporting her during this time, and offering their love through touching gestures while maintaining the poise for which the British royal family has always been known, just as the Queen would want.